Saludos a todos familia, mi nombre es Chris, como ya ustedes me conocen, y estoy aquí con dos de mis amigos en Texas, donde les vamos a compartir un poco más acerca de la historia de ellos, porque ustedes saben que yo siempre estoy buscando a alguien quien pueda ayudar y impactar su vida en un antes y un después, y yo creo que ellos son la representación exacta de lo que una persona puede lograr con su vida. Voy a estar hablándolo en inglés porque, we speak English here. Y voy a poner los subtítulos en español abajo para que ustedes también se puedan beneficiar de esta gran historia. Ethan, Jasmine, pleasure having you guys in this video that we're going to be uploading for the people that's always following me for jet trades and everything that we do, so that they can know you better and know who you are, where you come from, and how do we meet.
So we're from El Paso, Texas. We originally moved here to better our lives. We wanted to grow and be better person than better people than we were in El Paso. We're actually servers at Grimaldi's, and that's how we met.
So we're at a restaurant, just normal day. Emily and I were like hungry, and I've never been to Grimaldi's. I saw the place at the mall. This is very interesting because a lot of people think that in order to find opportunities, they need to dress good, like to go to this like big places in the world with big people, but opportunities can come literally anywhere. And like a lot of people say out there, don't wait to be ready, but always be ready. And that's exactly how I felt when I met them, because I don't know, maybe this is something that I built through the years, but I could see in their eyes, at least in his eyes, because he was the first one that I talked to, I could see in his eyes that he was looking for something, like he was hungry for something. He just maybe didn't have the opportunity that he was looking for right in front of him at that moment, But they certainly were looking for something because they moved from El Paso, so they were looking to grow, they were looking to do something here. And sometimes in life, you're gonna take a step, and that's the most important thing at the moment, even though you don't know what's out there after that, taking that step, right?
Right. The first thing you gotta do is just do it. You have to just get out there and take the step. We didn't know, when we came out here, we didn't know exactly what we were going to do. Our plan was to go to school, have a career, be safe. That's not the dream, but we came out here expecting nothing, but wanting more.
So because of one step at a point in their lives, they get here, and they're not, you got to think, sometimes timing in your life is super important, but sometimes planets are aligning and you won't be able to align with them if you don't take a step. They didn't know at all that when they were taking that step, I was probably taking other steps in my life at the same time, and we were going to end up aligning at that point in time. When I was sitting at a restaurant and they were serving there, they would have never been servers at that restaurant at that moment. They would have never taken the step to move from El Paso to San Antonio, which is what, to me, that's super interesting to know how things happen in life sometimes, because we don't, when I took my step, the step to be an entrepreneur and make something happen in my life, I didn't imagine everything that was going to happen after that step. And not everything is glorious, Not everything looks fancy, not everything is amazing, not everything is comfortable, not everything is like we think it's gonna be. There's a lot of challenges in the way, but we certainly have to take the step. So they were serving there, and I was saying, I have this thing to be able to recognize just people that are gonna do something with their life, and I saw it in him. And then I had a little voice inside of me I don't know, let's do something with these people. They might be the next big thing, In my opinion, that's what I thought at that moment. So I talked to Emily when they left, and I don't remember what I told her, but we ended up concluding that we were gonna facilitate the course that we recorded at Jet Homes. And I know you guys follow me because of Jet Trades. Jet Homes is a project that I had the privilege to work and develop as well with Emily, and it's more focused on building liquidity with real estate. I didn't know he was interested in Forex. Later on, I found out that he was interested in trading, and I thought it was pretty cool because we could actually set them financially free. And I know that's kind of weird to hear somebody, a random person, to tell you you can be free in the next few months. What do you guys think about when I told you were gonna leave your job? Like, and you were gonna have like 30K in your bank account.
I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
If it's just something so weird that to someone who you've met 2 times in your whole life, to just tell you that you're gonna leave your server job and just become something else, and it you don't believe it until you actually start seeing that it's real. It's
right.
Something that actually works.
And it's hard to believe sometimes because everyone's always trained to think, no, I need my 9-to-5 job. No, I need a boss and a payroll to pay my bills. So to hear that you're gonna make your own money instead of trying to make someone else's money, it's hard to process, but it's something that you have to learn to walk away from if you want to take that next big step.
It's crazy, and it's crazy when I think about it, because I was also asking myself if they were gonna believe what I was like, what we were declaring over their life. The fact that I could see them leaving their job and having 30K in liquidity. But my question was, like, any mentor can ask themselves, and they're always gonna ask themselves if they believe it, like if they actually see it, if they see it happening in their life. I had a conversation with them after, and I'm gonna take you guys to the point now so that you can take this and use it in your life. I remember having a conversation with them, and like a week later or something like that, and I asked them to read like 1 or 2 books. I gave them a timeline, and I asked them to do like a certain number of calls or interactions, and to my surprise, they ended up like overcoming that number and also reading the book and doing everything that it needed to be done. And honestly, that's why, in my opinion, they were able to do it. Because once you take the step to get out of your comfort zone and go look for the dream or whatever it is, the goal, the end goal, right? And then you find somebody that has the results that you want to have. And then you allow them to enter your life, because you got to allow the mentor to enter. Some people have issues with their ego. Some people have issues with their self-growth. People that want to change their life, but they're not willing to open their minds to that change. In this case, open your mind to new information, right? By them allowing us to enter their life, their mind, it brought them new information. And now with that new information, guess what happens? They need to apply it. And then with the application, using their time to apply that knowledge, what do you have? You have results. And that's exactly what they did. And after that week, I knew that they were destined for success, because they quit the bullshit, like I sometimes say. Like, they quit the bullshit and they actually took action with the info that they had in their mind. And you guys made a paycheck, right?
Yes.
It took you like a month and a half or something like that?
About a month and a half to close our first deal.
Okay, so server, Grimaldi's, pizza, calzone, I would say probably broke, but students are mostly broke,
Yeah,
with a dream. And in 1 month and a half, with somebody that had the info that they needed, them taking the action that they needed to take, they literally did the first deal that I think the net profit on that deal was a total of 6100. $6,100.
Something that we make in 3 months.
Something that they make in 3 months. They did it from their house, and that was their first deal. I'm thinking here that they're gonna have deals of like 20-30K down the road in a single month, and they could have 2 or 3 in a month, but you don't grow from 0 to 100 overnight, right? It takes time to get there. And now what's like interesting to me is that we came back from our trip to like Europe and Africa, and back from the Jet Treats event, and we're like meeting again. And we just came from a house that's gonna be literally netting $17,000 in profit. $17,000 in profit, man. Like, I'm not even like, I'm impressed, honestly, and I'm humbled to know them. And that's what's possible, you know? That's what's possible when you,
Put the work in.
like, would you guys ever imagine like this happening to you in this way?
Not at all. I never thought it would happen, one, this soon, you know, we're 20 years old. Two, you know, the way that it's happening. And, you know, three, making this much money. I never thought that I was going to be able to do this so young and so quickly in my life. And without having to go to college, without having to, you know, do all these things that everyone always wants you to do before being successful, or, you know, whatever people think.
I have friends in Puerto Rico or Colombia or whatever that they are at El Paso, at the desert in their life, you know, at the place of no opportunity.
For sure.
I think you just have to go for it, you know, don't be afraid to, because you're going to fail, you know, we've failed, you know, a fair amount of times since we started this journey, and, you know, you just have to not be afraid of those failures. You know, you can't be successful without those failures. That's where you learn how to better yourself, how to become a better person, and how to do it better next time. You know, just do it. You know, it's put yourself to work and actually work. Actually, you know, use your knowledge and use that power that you have, and just do it.
Take the step. Find a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, you can just go to jethomes.us or go to jettrades.net, or just go to my Instagram at From Broke to Private Jets. You can shoot me a DM, whatever it is. You got to find somebody that has the lifestyle that you're looking for. And third, you need the info that they have in their mind. Whatever it is that they know, you need to like pass it from their mind to your mind. Fourth, you need to execute, okay? Because nobody's gonna come from a cloud and give you your dream. You need to take action. But you don't know what you're gonna do if you don't have the info. So you need to go through the steps. The first step, the most important one, take the step. See you guys on the next video.